What's up, YouTube? This is C-Dog, and I'm back with another review. And I'm proud to bring to you Soul of Chogokin GX-40 40th Anniversary Voltes 5, or Voltes V. Starting right off, we have the Volt Cruiser, which is the jet. The Volt Bomber, which is this kind of like H-like jet. We got the Volt Frigate back here. The Volt Panzer as the tank, and the Volt Lander in the back. So, starting right off, this is the Volt Cruiser. Nice cherry red. If you can see, my camera probably doesn't do it very good justice, but you can see the gleam coming right off of it. Nice cherry metallic red with Bandai silver, some cobalt blue in the back. It's got a little cockpit that opens, and if you look, it's got a little painted pilot in there. Very nice paint job. We have some landing gear on the bottom. Some more cobalt blue that matches his head design. You can flip the landing gears up like so. And that is the Volt Cruiser. Moving right along, the Volt Bomber. Nice dark blues. Same cherry red striped down the center of the cockpit. Bandai silver everywhere. It's got landing gear, which of course I have upside backwards. It's got it's kind of like a magnetic landing gear, die-cast metal. They attach via peg systems, little pegs, 2 slots for both of the front sections, and then the back is just 2 pegs, 2 holes for the back. It's got some plastic fins that are really cheap, probably the cheapest thing on the toy, and that's the Volt Bomber. Nice cockpit. You can see there's no one in this one. I do want to say that I'm really glad that BBTS finally got me this. I got it for a good price, under the 200 mark. I pre-ordered it as soon as it came out, and I had to email BBTS because I guess there was a shortage, and if I didn't email them, they probably wouldn't have got it to me. So if you have this on pre-order for some reason and you haven't gotten it, I would shoot them an email. They might be able to get it to you a lot faster. Moving right along to the Volt Panzer. This is the Volt Panzer, and it's got some movable treads, if you see that. See? Movable treads. It's got some articulated claws that open up as well. They have like an opening gimmick both sides. And they move around, and they kind of go like this as well. It can, I think the old one didn't fully come out. It might have, but this one you have to be more careful with it, but it does extend. It does roll on its treads, as you can see. Very nicely, I might add. It does have this little cockpit part that comes down in the front, like that. If you can see that, there you go. This little piece right here. It's made of all die-cast metal in the body, but I will go over all the die-cast when we get to robot mode. But for transformation, you just flip the claws back. I think you pull down the cockpit part, but I'm not sure. But you definitely push this in. You flip these up, pull these down, flip this up, pull this down, and that is for transformation on that one. For this guy, for the Volt Bomber, you just pull out his arms like in the anime, and we disconnect these vents. We'll put those aside, and that's pretty much the transformation for. Oh yeah, we also detach the landing gear. Okay. I was going to go through a whole sequence. I tried to film it where the music, key the music for the show and do the combination, but it wasn't bad. It's just that the music ended before the combination did. So I decided to retake the shoot. Moving right along to the Volt Frigate. This is the Volt Frigate. Let's get some radar dishes up here. Cockpit in the front. Let's get some wings, which actually have detachable missiles. Just so you know, so you don't lose them. Let's get landing gear on the bottom, if you can see. Nice die cast. Plus he's all die cast in his legs and his upper front here, or torso section in the as a robot. But you can push down the radar dishes, and then the side button right here pushes them up. Same thing on the other side. But for transformation, we want to push those down. We want to push the. Oops, sorry about that. We want to push this in just like that. We want to fold the landing gear down and then around and back in. It's kind of cool to. Engineering behind this toy. And there is for the legs. I had them in the Voltes 5 formation. And then the Volt lander. And you can flip out some drills in the front. It's got these antennae. It's got the nice 2 cockpits. It's got chrome pipes on the sides here. All die cast metal for the red. Cherry red's all die cast, and the blue, it seems to be plastic. But it's got plastic on the bottom and some spring-loaded wheels. See that? To start transformation, flip these up, disconnect it, pull these down, and flip them to the side like so. Alright. Now in the transformation, in this anime, he comes up front, then this one comes, and then he flips upside down and turns around. Then this one comes and forms this transformation and then turns upside down. And these guys, after you flip that up, attach like this. You clip that right on top, making sure you got clearance. Just kind of go back here like this, and then you know, he forms on the head. You put it on like that, and all you have to do is lift up the face. That's an awesome head reveal. Show you once again. All right. So jet comes in, and then you just lift up just like that. And looking at the face, or the head sculpt, there we go. He's got a sweet head sculpt. I'm going to do a comparison with him and Star Saber, because I just got Star Saber, and these guys are very much similar in a lot of aesthetics, and I love this guy's head sculpt. Moving right along, you want to attach, if you look right in there, that's the attachment for that. Oh yeah, and also his head is in magnet and it holds really well. And that's the attachment for that, and they just slide right in one another without getting in the way. It's really cool. Just like that. And then last but not least, you put that peg with that peg hole system with that peg, clips right in. I always do it with my, here. What's going on here? Oh, sorry about that. And this one, clip it in like that. And this is voltage V. Looking very fine, I'd say. Unfortunately, this model doesn't have the pull-out hands that the older models have. But if you pull the arms down like this, and then you flip the fins back like this, this is how you get set up for articulation. I'm going to do a review just on the figure here, not any of the gimmicks. I'm going to do a separate review for all the gimmicks and accessories, but I am going to show a couple of them, and one is his chest V. In the anime, he has this V, and he pulls it out, and it becomes a sword. So I find that really cool. Just like in the anime, his chest becomes the sword. Nice, really nice cherry red paint on that sword hilt. And then to fold it, you just double hinge it twice, then fold the handle in with that, and then you put it in like the V it is, whoops, and pop it in just like that. Alright, moving right along, he comes with hands. In order to put the hands on, you see how the shape of it is kind of like, it goes like this. Make sure that the part that goes smaller is on the bottom when you plug the hands on to the ball joint. And these are simple, just ball joint like that. Just pop it on, no big deal. Pull out the arm and clip it on like that. Same on this side, clip it on like that. He also comes with other hands, like the fisted hand. He has two fisted hands. He has two of these. Relaxed hands, I guess. Nice details. Open hands. And these hands. And another accessory I wanted to show off was the sword. The same red paint with some nice chrome blade, and put it in his hand just like this. Alright, now moving right along to articulation. His arms will go outward about that far. They have ratchets, nice buttery ratchets that go all the way around. He has a bicep swivel. He has a double bend at his elbow, which I believe is just for the tank gimmick, because he transforms into a tank. But you can also shorten them, and then they only go about 90. If you don't like the gap. He has a ball jointed hand, fist. His head will swivel. If you look at his head sculpt again, he has a swivel, so he has some articulation. So if you notice, he will swivel back and forth a little bit. Moving right on along to the legs, he has a thigh swivel. He has outward kick. He can move his leg up about that much and back about that much. And if you look, see how the joints separate to give a little bit more articulation in the metal there. Metal joints, ratcheting knees, and ankle tilts. So he's very articulated. That's going to wrap it up. Only one more gimmick here I want to show off. If he's using the sword, he takes off this and pulls out his sword. And this is what it would look like on the anime when he has the sword out. So this way he can use the sword. Any comments and questions, please leave them in the comments below. Feel free to let me know what I'm doing wrong or what I can do to improve. Comment, please subscribe, people. Got lots more coming. Peace.